girl has been on like what? It's
Been too long.
it's been too long. The brother just said, what did he just say? Somebody told me you weren't on the air for a long time, and so this is what we're doing. Y'all be like, what is Kyndra doing today? We is jacking up the computer thing today. That is what we. That's exactly what we're doing today. But you know what? It is definitely all good. And so I'm so excited to be with you. Y'all already know how this rocks and how this rolls. This is your favorite girl right here, making it do what it do on the move. We have moved not only from every day, but we have moved to every Monday. So what's up, Malik? What's up? Sam, I heard you was talking about me to people. Brother David just left out the building. Thank you for the love. You know what I'm saying? So it's always exciting when you can, when people are looking for you to come back on the air and do what you do. So family, if you want to call in and just say, hey, how you doing? I already know what the digits are. It is 504-260-9265, 504-260-9265. Oh, you talk about Havilah's new haircut or my new haircut? Because you know I just got a haircut too now, so you're going to have to be specific because both our haircuts are dope. We just want to welcome our Facebook family to Back Live again. I know it's been a minute. I know you guys haven't seen us, but like I said, every Monday from 6, we're trying to figure out if it's going to be 6 to 7 or 6 to 8. Don't know just yet. Don't know.
There's so much value to add.
So much love, you know. Somebody just said, my girl back is on live. Look at God. Look, yeah. I'm getting text messages. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. So we're just going to make it happen. And thank you, Brother Malik. You know we love you and we miss you. I haven't seen you in a while. If you don't know your NOLA Tours is up in the building. Yes, indeed. Thank you. No, your NOLA Tours is up in the building. Please make sure when you come to the New Orleans area that you are showing some love and light. You know what I'm saying? So we want to make sure that we are supporting who and what is uniquely ours, as always, right? And so if you don't know, we got a phone call. Yes, indeed. Oh, okay.
Get started and jumping right into the
Yeah,
call.
I know, right? DJ. Hey, brother, how you doing? Oh. Yeah. When was the last time you heard my voice? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, indeed. You saw me on the Gullah Geechee video. Yes, you did. All my Gullah people out there with it. You already know how we working, eh? So you know how we make it go. And this is your girl live and in full effect. There ain't no rebroadcast today. Yes. Okay. A white guy. Yes, indeed. Yeah. It all depends on who you're talking to. But you know what? We do say who that though. We do say who that, but it don't be like a who that like the Saints who that. It be like who that coming through that door there. So they don't say no, you know, who that, you know. You got people, hey, Javi, everybody's, yeah, so definitely. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Gullah is truly my first language. Yeah. Yeah. That is true now, because that's how they used to do to my granny. Hattie, come on out here. Like, who my granny be like, who that they calling my name? She ain't like that then now. Who that? Give thanks, brother. Give thanks. It's so glad to know that people are listening and loving on you. So I appreciate you, King. You keep doing what you're doing too. And tune in, man. All right, King. All right, family. It's always a blessing. We got people, Red Rice. Hey, Howard. Hey, Chris. Hey, family. Everybody who's back. It's good to be back on live. I missed it, and I didn't know I was going to miss it as much. And so I called Susan, and she was just like, girl, yeah, come on back. That's when you got love. That's when you leave jobs on a good note. Some of y'all can't do that now. Some of y'all out there can't call you a boss and be like, some of y'all can't do that now.
My mommies always say, never burn a bridge.
Don't burn no bridge. Don't burn no bridge. But your girl is out here doing new things, working for a new program called Strive NOLA, and we're going to talk about that too because we got an orientation coming up. All my people out there with backgrounds, underemployed or unemployed, looking for jobs. It doesn't matter if you have a record or not. Just come on through. We have an orientation that's coming through. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about that as well. But to come back live, right? And on your first set, have Miss... You see that beautiful... Y'all check out that face. Are y'all seeing his face? To have Miss Louisiana, right?
Yes.
Miss Louisiana, is it universal? Boom. Meek Scales is in the building, my childhood friend. That's what I'm talking about. Hey there, boo. Shantae, all my family all the way from Charleston, South Carolina. We appreciate you all the way true and true. Huh?
And I love the ability to be able to connect with people on so many different platforms.
Yeah.
Like, we got Facebook going, Instagram
it's
going,
like,
the radio going.
Hey. Oh, that's right. Hey, that's right. So, was in class. Have a good show. Somebody just like have a, yes, indeed. So, yes. So we got people coming through, but to be able to have someone with so much influence and just an amazing, when the people say you're not supposed to cut your hair or whatever because your strength is in your hair. Well, this sister cut her hair and all her strength came just piling through. I'm telling you, there must have been some wind. She just needed some wind to get to the, to the scalp. You know what I'm saying? And so she cut her hair and everything came. Boom. She just.
Amen to that.
Amen. I'm doing my Medea Bible stories right now.
I tell you, what? So much strength came and just owning of my own identity came when I cut my hair.
Come on now. I am not my hair. That's it.
And it's the thing that we fear the most.
Yeah.
Is the thing that if you do it, you get the power.
Come on. You get freedom.
Yes.
It's a sense of freedom when you did that thing. You know what I'm saying? I had my locks for my first set I had for 9.5, and it was just like, I cannot believe. Yeah, and then my mom hated my hair. She hated it, right? And then when I cut my locks my first set, she was like, you cut my hair. I thought you didn't like them.
Let me tell you what happened. You do? So my mom, years ago, this is probably about 15 years ago.
Now you know your mom is in there now.
Don't
forget you got
I know, right? Like,
I can't protect you from your mama.
To the studio today, and
so I'm just saying I cannot protect you from your, because I ducks when it comes to mama heads. I'll be like, whoa.
But she used to always have perm, relaxed, long hair, my entire life, all that I remembered of her. And I remember she came back and she had cut off all of her hair. Yeah. And she was growing a fro out. And I was just like, wait, what's going on? No.
Who did
I told her, I said, if you don't put some perm back in your hair when you go to sleep, I'm going to put some in there.
She didn't know no better, Mama. We apologize.
I didn't know any better.
On her behalf.
I didn't know any better. And it was because I was so stuck in a habitual pattern of...
That's her mama. Yeah, right there.
That's my mom right there.
That's right. That's her mama right there. So we can't protect nobody from their mama now. That's a black mama. It's completely different from any other race.
So I didn't appreciate what she did at the time.
Yeah.
But when I came to this point in my life, so at the end of last year, when I decided, I'd come back from this retreat and I was just in this release mode.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? The hair, it's got to go.
Yeah.
And it came on me so strongly. And I went up to Texas. I went to my dad and I was like, I need you to bring me to your barber.
Yes, indeed.
And help me through this experience.
Yes.
And when I came back home and my mom saw it, and at first, she ain't say nothing. She ain't had nothing to say. And I was like, oh, Lord, what does this mean? And she was like, no, I love the look on you.
Yes.
But do you remember what you put me through? But there's such a freedom with not being tied to the identity of hair.
Yes.
Because for so long, I was like, oh, well, how could I be Miss Louisiana and not have hair? And what am I going to put?
You are.
Exactly. Your identity is not tied to the way that you look
That's
or
right.
the hair on your head. You are powerful.
Did they take your title? Did they come for?
No.
Okay.
I am the queen.
Before the title, anyhow, it was just, before
Exactly.
the title, you was already, we just, we're thankful for the title now. We thank the people out there in the streets for the title.
We're very grateful.
Yeah.
For all open doors and opportunities that present themselves.
Yes,
we have to know that we were born kings and queens. And before anybody approved you or gave you permission to. You were already that way.
That's that wind she got from cutting that hair. You said you got that extra. That's that wind. That whoosh. She getting all that extra oxygen. Ain't nothing up in the scalp. I'm telling you,
direct connection. Direct connection.
There is nothing blocking anything. It is just all hair. I mean, all scalp right now. It's all laid and greased. She got that good stuff. You cut my hair all the way. I was straight off the boat, but I love it.
Amen.
I got them tight. Y'all, we not gonna put. Look at that's that tight with the help with the sponge. Look at that.
And beautiful.
Oh, you better talk about it. That's free now. That's a free compliment, right? Bless the Lord. Amen. That's a free compliment. But no, seriously, today, and this is what it's about. Celebrating people, queens, brothers, communities, families when they are doing amazing things, and so. There is something that you are doing currently that's extremely amazing. And I know that people know, but I don't know if everyone knows, right, what you are doing to some kids who had maybe not even heard that they were king or queens. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk a little bit about that and what's going on and how people can actually help you in this project, because this is something that you can't do by yourself. You can do it, but it'll be extremely difficult,
Yes.
And so
you won't have the type of impact that is necessary to change lives.
That's right. And so just want to be able to take some time out to just let people know what you're doing and how they can join in. So come through. So tell the people what's going on with your queen.
Yes. So we are a part of a movement to be able to empower the block. Matter of fact, if you follow on any of the social media platforms, #EmpowerTheBlock. And so on January 22nd, a video was shared with me about a situation going on in Jonesville, Louisiana. Yeah. At the time, I was like, I don't even know what Jonesville, Louisiana is.
I still don't know what Jonesville is, but bless the Lord anyhow. Amen.
So we're talking all the way up in North Louisiana, like probably about 30 minutes out of Alexandria area.
Okay, and I've heard of that.
Right.
Amen.
I was like, okay, I know it's Alexandria, but it's actually a rural town in Louisiana. And what was shared was this documentary that was done by Now This, which is an online news platform. It's a documentary that went viral, and it was of students at a high school called Block High School that were being put into some extremely challenging situations.
Wow. From
having mold-filled books to buildings that were falling apart.
Wow.
Unqualified teachers. These kids, they had so much of a feel of that they started protesting.
Wow.
They said enough was enough.
Yes, when the children see it now. Come on now.
So it wasn't the adults that stepped in. It wasn't the parents that stepped in. It was the students who said, you know what? We can't take this anymore.
You said students. I should say children. The children, because I said children earlier.
Yes.
So I'll say children, since we're talking about education. I need to pronounce all of my syllables. So the children protested.
Yes.
Did you hear that, D?
So it was such a powerful piece that was shared, because in the documentary there was a young girl named Shacole Bowman, and she was talking about, and you could hear in her voice and the way that she articulated herself and then her demeanor, her spirit about her, that she wanted better for her life. Wow. That she really was striving to get an education, but was struggling and wasn't getting what she needed to prepare her to go to college. So she was like, you know what? I'm not ready to go to college because I haven't been given the tools to go to college, so I'm just going to the Army.
Is this like a high school?
This is a high school.
Wow.
It's a high school.
9th through 12th.
Yes.
Wow.
And so she was a senior, and it was just like that broke my heart, that somebody who has a bright future ahead of them, who has dreams and goals and things that they want to strive for, but yet are not being provided the tools to go after them. And it was just like, no.
So come on, Queen, you gotta tell the people. So because you have connected with that passion that you received from the young lady, it created a renewed passion, because you already had passion for other things. Like, you were out here just being amazing anyway. And so it renewed a passion within you for a place that we didn't even know existed called Jonesville.
Yes.
So now, what is taking place now that you have this fire in you?
Yes. First thing I did after I watched this video and just kind of like had to pick my heart up.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to solve this problem. Like, this is a big problem.
Yeah.
And so I took to social media. I went on to Facebook. I reached out to 120 of my friends. I sent them the video, and I was like, this is extremely sad. You know, what can we do to help?
Yeah.
I was searching for ideas, just like something, because at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do, so maybe I should do nothing. But see, that draw that was in me to be able to help them was like, no, you can't do nothing.
Yeah.
I put this on you for a reason. I gave this to you for a reason. And so it pushed me to action. So after, some people were like, hey, this is sad, but, it wasn't, they weren't called to it.
Yeah.
And there were some people who was like, let's get together, let's start organizing, let's set up some like weekly meetings or calls or whatever and figure out what we can do. And I'm a firm believer that with the brain power that we possess and the resourcefulness that we possess, we can come up with a solution to any problem.
I agree.
And so, individuals, like community leaders, organizations, they all started coming together to be able to first dissect the situation. Like where are you currently, in the situation? So we were able to reach out to the Education Coalition that was in Jonesville. We started working with the mayor of Jonesville and then some of the individuals who were in the documentary. So one of their coaches, Coach Benny Volt, this man, even though he was only certified in physical education, they had him teaching like social studies and teaching all kind of other, subjects at the school.
Wow.
So he started teaching them the amendments and protesting. So that's how the students, they were like, okay, we started learning about the history of protesting.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we need to do.
Come on here now. Come on through. Come on through.
Yes. And so many people started coming together. Things started getting organized.
Yeah.
And we ended up setting up an Amazon wish list. So we were in contact with the teachers to find out what some of their immediate needs were. It was even simple stuff like pens and pencils and copy paper and
Is this a poor
books.
county?
It's a rural area, so it is one of the poorest areas in Louisiana.
Okay.
But what was happening was there was a school that was about 12 miles from them. There was some misappropriations of funds. So Block High School is a predominantly black school.
Okay.
That's
your answer.
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't have to say anything else after that.
Yeah.
But we on the move, though.
Yes.
We are on the move.
Exactly.
My sister said she is on the move. So now that we done recognized with the little, miscommunication, it wasn't even no miscommunication. No. What had happened was.
Exactly.
Once we realized what had happened.
Exactly.
Now we just moving forward.
And two, like even the courts, like the district courts had gotten a wind of the documentary, and they even stepped in. They were like, "Hold up, wait, how is this going on in 2019?"
Who did the documentary?
So the documentary is done by Now This. So that's So it ended up getting like over 7 million views.
Wow.
And so a lot of people, like the eyes, like the light was now being shined down on this situation.
Yeah.
And it was like, no, this can't keep going on. And so what we wanted to do coming together as in the Empower the Block movement was first and foremost, let's keep bringing some awareness to this. Don't let this get swept under the rug because obviously this has been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
Two, to be able to start to get them some of the immediate resources that they needed.
Pens, paper, books, those types of things.
Exactly.
Yes.
Just things that are basic to your education.
Things that we just throw away.
That we take for granted.
We have an extra pen. We'd be like, oh, we don't need this. Literally.
Exactly. How many pens I have in my bag?
Child, don't talk about it. Underneath your seat, in between, just pens. I got you. Yeah.
Exactly.
Just little things.
And so being able to get those resources together and then to be able to bring them some encouragement, to be able to know you're not alone, that you're not in this fight
talk about
yourself.
that piece of it because that was dopeness. How you just had random people just, yo, this is for Joe, that the black is like all types, just the local celebrities here in New Orleans. I know that Patrick Young was one of them because he was in our class that did our cohort that we did for Strive Nolan. I was like, say, bruh. He was like, yeah, you know Havilah, right? I was like, yeah, I know Havilah. Like, everybody know Havilah. Go don't know Havilah. Like it's almost like have a little. Like have a little. You know what you want to have a little? Just have a little love.
I love it.
Have a little love.
The outpouring of love for that project.
Oh yeah, it was dope.
Because I put out a call and I was like, I would love for people to submit 20 to 30-second video clips of them just sharing a message of encouragement to the students. And the outpouring of videos from judges, from our mayor, from Strive and Patrick. And
come on. The
and
will to win cannot be beat, baby. The will to win cannot be beat.
Like literally all the individuals like from the Strive class that got together and they were in a circle.
Strive
and they were like,
Nola.
yes, and they started down on the ground and then they started working their way up. So like people turn this into like productions.
Yeah. The will to win cannot be beat.
Yes, and they sit there, like rapping that. And it was so cool. And I tell you, when we went up to Jonesville and when we showed them that video, it brought them to tears. It brought them like so much joy.
Yes.
A renewed sense of like a spirit of like, let's go. Like we're not done yet. Let's keep going.
Please.
Just to know that people and literally we got videos from around the country.
Wow.
From individuals from around the country. Like it was amazing.
Amazing people. One of the brothers said, my brother right here, Howard Kanye said, I always say rural areas are often out of sight and out of mind. He says, I know from experience. And so Howard is from, Howard, don't shoot me when you see me. Out that way in South Carolina. That's my Gullah brother right there. Howard, where you from? Why I just drew a blank like that though? That is not sexy. And he often talks about, just like you, going to these schools that just don't have all of the tools and need that extra encouragement to be like, yo, just because you're from a small town does not mean that you can't be great.
No, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? He's a rocket scientist. I wish somebody would tell him he ain't great.
And and I think the harder the struggles that we go through, it tempers the material that is within us to be able to really bring our gifts to the fore. The bigger the struggle, the bigger the gift that you have to bring to the world. And so like,
that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's that was almost like a scripture that's not. That was beautiful.
I know that's right. And I tell you, like those students, like even afterwards when we got an opportunity to, because when we went up there to Jonesville, because in addition to, we created an Amazon wish list. Yeah. People can purchase items that were needed, and it went directly there to the students.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it was such a great process to be able to put in place to ensure that they got what they needed. And then we had all the community partners. We had like Aetna, Better Health of Louisiana that donated over 400 school supplies kits that we were able to like physically bring up there to Jonesville. I know, right? Aetna. Thank you, Aetna.
Show it out. Okay, Aetna.
Yes, and then we had so many community partners and organizations that donated funds because they're at the school. They have a program called the Future Business Leaders of America. Yes, and so they had a competition that was coming up this month, and they were lacking the funds to be able to like fully participate. And so we were like, okay, no, like these kids are gonna get what they need be able to go and be a part of this competition.
Mama spirit just kicked up in you too.
You're not lying. Like these became my babies.
Like 500 of y'all know. We gonna get y'all t-shirts and socks, and you gonna eat. I don't care. Peanut butter and bring me the loaf. I'll make it myself. I got time to playing with y'all.
Speaking of wheat, so Spice, who I saw you on the live, so Spice Divas, Pierre Roberts with Impact Group.
Come on, Pierre.
Yes, Pierre, Rochelle Lewis with J. Lewis Ice Carvings, and Miss Helena with the Lower Ninth Ward Nina program. We all, got in a vehicle, went up there to Jonesville to go and deliver those packs from Aetna, and the Aetna team came up as well. And we also went there to deliver them a check for $1,000 to be able to help their students go to their trip.
They better go.
Yes.
Go ahead, Mom. Go ahead. I ain't even mad at you, Queen. I'm just looking at you in amazement. When a sister put her mind to work now, that's it.
Whatever we put our mind to, we are capable of achieving.
Yes.
It started from seeing a video and seeing a problem and feeling called to do something about that problem. And I knew good and well I wasn't going to be able to come up with this plan by myself or execute this by myself. And so I started reaching out for help. Anything that we need, we have access to the resources. Even if we don't have them, we have access to the resources to get what we need to be successful.
That's what you call a village.
Yes.
That's what you call a village.
Yes.
The village already got everything you need.
Yes.
You just got to know who you are.
I got a call today from Dr. Rebecca Hale, thank you, from Hale Talent Agency. She bought 21 books of the books that the kids needed.
I saw that on, you posted that.
Yes, on the Empower the Block page.
Yeah.
So we do have a Facebook page if you all want to follow what's going on or join the movement. It's Empower the Block. And she bought 21 of the speech books that the students needed. And they're on the Amazon wish list, so they're getting shipped directly from Amazon up there to the school.
I love the fact that it's just going straight to
where it's needed.
Where it's needed, because you always have that little middle person, you know?
And that's too, like, I didn't want this to turn into like a full-time job for me. So I was like, how can we put together processes and systems that can be efficient to be able to get them the help that they need and to allow people from around the world to participate if they so choose to.
Ooh, she's showing out. I can't take her. I can't take her. She just shows out for no reason. Over here. So you say Empower the Block. You can they can find you on Facebook.
Yes.
It's also like Instagram. Is it all? Are you guys on all social
we're
media
just
platforms?
On Facebook.
Okay.
And there's a Facebook group called Empower the Block. And then you can also reach out via email.
So hold on. So you know, for my people, you know, this is what we do around here because we do live in New Orleans.
Okay.
I need you to
spell that.
Bless you, because I don't know if it's going to be a PEAUX. Or at the, I don't know. So I need you to be able to, you know.
I feel you on
Can
that.
you help me?
Absolutely.
All right. Bless the Lord. All right. Come on. Here we go.
So it's Empower the Block. And also the email is empowertheblock@gmail.com. That's EMP.
There we go.
OWERTHEBLOCK. Empower the Block at gmail.com or Empower the Block on Facebook.
You know, because we know where we live, so I
understand.
Okay, thank you.
I understand.
Okay. All right.
we got to make sure we're on the same page.
Yes.
We're on the same page.
Yes, because somebody write it now. EMPI. I'm telling you, I already know. I know. I already know. I'm just telling you what I know. Bless you. I'm gonna get a phone call. I'm telling you. What you say, Gullah girl? I missed that. And what? I'm just letting you know. And so also, if you wanted to donate or if you wanted to find out how to get the Amazon wish list, how do we go about that? Do we go on Facebook or how does that work?
You can either go on Facebook to Empower the Block, or you can always email us if there's donations that you have or want to connect them. That's where we go to empowertheblock@gmail.com. So that's EMPOWERTHE. Look, she's like, slow it down. Like, BLOCK.
Help my people.
Right.
You can't just be doing that to my folk out there in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but definitely, like, there's, and what's coming up right now for the school.
Yes.
So March 20th, they actually have a court date. So those who are in charge are now having to account for what's been going on.
Was it a charter school?
Or no, it's a public school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now the superintendent who was there prior, she's now gone. The principal who was there, he's now gone.
Yes.
So some change is happening.
Oh.
Because the light is going to keep getting shined on this situation.
A change done come. Not is coming. A change done come.
Amen.
Sam Cooke said, "Done come." We not saying a change. No, a change done. Okay, Sam, you better speak it, Sam. I feel your spirit in here today. It's all about love. Just laughing. Okay, I'm done playing. I promise. All right. So a change done come. So we got so we have new leadership. And so how is this, like, is it uniforms? What's going on? Like, how else can we assist you in this process?
Yeah, there's still items that are available and need to be purchased, from the Amazon wish list.
Okay.
They're definitely in need of some new printers.
Wow.
Yeah. Even like the
Where's
toner.
the funding from the district? I'm trying to figure out what's happening. Like, there's certain things that you need in a school in order for it to even be effective? Like, what happened?
And literally, because in the documentary is one of the things that the students brought up, and they were like, we are basically in a glorified daycare center for teenagers. And it was like, for you to trust and put your trust into a system that is supposed to give you the tools and the skill sets to be successful adults, so that you don't go into the prison system because, hey, I don't have the skill sets, so now I just got to do something to be able to make a living and feed my family and go about living life. So in school, that's where you're supposed to get it. And so these students were not being provided that to a level of sufficiency in any way, shape, or form.
Wow.
And so now, because the situation, it can't be swept under the rug anymore. Ooh. Changes are happening. Like, we got a chance to meet with the new superintendent when we were there in Jonesville, and he is really pushing to make things happen for that school.
I got one more question. I had to raise my hand. Yes. So are there other schools that are like in the same situation in this county or parish or area, town? Or was that the only school that was just that deficient?
There is a middle school, so there's also like a middle school that's not that far away from the high school. So what they're planning on doing is combining the two schools together.
That'll probably be better
for the next school year. So then also that the funds can be aggregated to be able to help with both of the schools. And a lot of the misappropriations and things that were happening and them not getting the resources and the teachers that they needed, qualified teachers that they needed, like that's now starting to be corrected. So.
You better work. And that's where the ER came, not an OR. You better work. With the face.
Right. With the face.
You better work it. And the team and everybody who's participating. I mean, it's just like a ginormous, it's like a ripple effect. Like people are just, and because of your fire and because of your energy, people are just like, yeah. And because of who you are. Because if you was raggedy, people wasn't gonna help you.
Nah, that's the truth.
Okay, that's the that was the inside coming out. Because if you was raggedy, so that means they are trusting the light that's in you, and so that says a whole lot for you and what you're doing and what the community sees in you and how people are trusting you to be able to assist. Not something that's in New Orleans, something that's we didn't even know about, Jonesville. So that says something. So don't let the light go out.
Thank you.
Let the light shine. Yeah, because I'm about to be a queen too. No, I lie. I ain't running for nothing. So I ain't running for nothing. She can run from something.
Oh yeah.
She can run from. Look at her face.
Oh, she like no man.
Looking like Jacob. Looking like a bigger Jacob over there talking about no, I'm not doing it. Yes, you is. But family, so once again, Empower the Block, and that's EMPOWER, right?
Yes.
Okay. THEBLOCK@gmail.com, or you can even find them on Facebook, the same name, Empower the Block. You can find all the links that you need there, right?
Absolutely.
To be able to do whatever it is that they need to do. The Amazon wish list. Can they see the Now This video on there as well?
Oh, certainly. Yeah. So we have links to because we've gotten a lot of really great media coverage as well.
Really great
on this. Yeah, we had actually 2 television news stations that came out to our empowerment visit when we were just there in Jonesville and covered the story because. A lot of times you'll see things and it's bad news, or how things are breaking apart. But the fact that, a community of individuals came together to be able to assist these students, even without not even knowing them. But it's like, they're our kids. Like, it doesn't matter where they are in the world.
I told you got 500 babies.
I know, right? And what is so insane is that this school had only 185 kids.
Wow.
185 students attended this school. And I'm like, for them to be going through this and lack resources, and it's only 185 of them? It was like, no.
That's like 1 grade level over here.
Exactly.
That's 1 grade level. It
was like, no, we're not going to do this. Not today. Not today.
Don't be playing with me or my children.
Right.
My adopted churn that I just saw off and Now This. Let me.
And it's so, and that too tells you, listen to that internal calling that you have.
Yeah.
If something shows up at your doorstep, something shows up in your inbox, like you get the word about something and it keeps pulling at you, it keeps tugging at you, there's a reason. It's because you were assigned to it in some way, shape, or form.
There, you know, when you watch those Now This Is, you know, those Democracy Nows and those these different broadcasts that kind of highlight what's happening, you know, in these areas. You said they was just tugging at you. Sometimes I can't even watch them, you know, because it's so much unfortunate or so much just things that you just can't believe that are happening in like around you, especially in Mississippi. Like things that, like, if I see things from home, if I'm here and I'm watching something that's taking place in Charleston, I'm just like, what can I do? And so I still, like, sometimes it's just overwhelming. Like, how did you even like get over that hump of being like overwhelmed or even feeling like that? Because sometimes I'm just like, click.
And there's some things that
it's just like I can't do
my
it.
preview across my inbox that I do. I'm just like I can't handle that.
It's a lot.
And I think that we are all called or have specific callings.
Yeah.
And I did a Facebook live video once this all came out and was putting a call out to, and I was like, look, I get it. This may not be your calling.
Yeah.
You may be into like saving the whales or wanting to help like the birds with the little plastic thing around their neck. You know, maybe education and inequalities and racism and injustice. Yeah. That's not your thing.
Yeah.
And that's cool, because even if you can just send me some positive vibes, that is progress. Yeah. That helps.
A prayer.
Exactly. Put up a prayer. Like you don't have to do nothing. You have to press share. You don't have to, like. Just put up a prayer. Cool.
Yeah. And sometimes everybody has a role in the movement.
Exactly.
I put that on the post. I say you don't have to march. You can cook. You can watch the kids. You can, be the transportation person. Be in the little caravan. You can do other things.
Or just get out of my way.
Oh.
Just get out of my way.
Okay.
And let me do me.
Come on now.
And let me do my work.
Get out of my way.
Exactly. And so it's like everybody has,
Get out of my way. Girl, get out of my way.
But everybody has a role. Everybody has a purpose.
Yeah.
There's enough missions in the world. There's enough problems to be solved that everybody can play their part in their lane.
Yeah. Yeah, sis, you saying on some stuff now. You said, get out of my way.
Right.
With the ugly face to go along with it. With the lips trembling. Why? The ugly face.
All of that.
Looking like the dude from Boys to Men. Yeah. So anyway, I'm done. So this is a serious matter. And it's just important that
you know what? But you gotta enjoy life along the way.
Come on, man.
You gotta enjoy life along the way.
If you can't laugh,
then you're taking life too seriously.
If you can't laugh, sis, that's all I can tell you. You better find something to laugh at or get out of my way.
Right. I gotta make that my ringtone.
If you can't find
That's gonna become my new ringtone.
Get out of my... I'm over here choking, laughing at my own self. Pray for me. Y'all ain't praying hard enough out there in them streets. I'm telling you. So, Queen, is there anything what else are you doing besides Empower the Block that we need to know about?
Yeah.
How can we support you in this? Can we send you like a $5 hand massage? I had to
I am always down for a good massage.
Look, $5. Somebody, and I know you could go get a nice $5. My sis Ashley down there at Eagles Gentleman Spa does a mean hand massage. I'm telling you, with the little essential oils. So y'all need to go on there and get your hand massage. It might be more than $5 though. So let me not tell people it's $5.
They go down there and be like, she said.
I lied. I don't know for sure. Just go down there and find out. 2509 Eagles Gentleman Spa. Go on, get your... So I'm going to treat yourself I'm hand massage.
That would be lovely.
I'm not gonna tell the people
how much it is
because I don't know. Because I don't want to tell nobody lie. They gonna say, Kyndra, you gonna get fired.
Well, we'll put it out with this disclaimer: price is subject to change.
Price is subject to change.
There you go.
And tell them the Gullah Gal sent you, but don't say for $5. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Y'all see my lineup? I went down there. My boy Will hooked me up, boy. I tell you, I got me. Where you get your hair cut?
I get it cut. Last time, actually, a
That's
good
that
friend of mine.
ADHD right there. I just went from there.
Right. A good friend of mine actually cut it this last time. Brent Rich, he cut it. But I typically go to a barber shop in Kenner. And
you go to Kenner to get your hair cut?
Well, I live in that area.
Oh,
so
okay. Well, I guess, okay.
You know,
we ain't mad at you.
Right.
We ain't mad at you.
And I tell you, it's convenient as it is to wake up in the morning and not have to worry about combing.
Baby.
You do have to keep your fresh cut.
Come on.
You do have to keep the line and fresh cut and yeah.
I ain't mad. If my barber could help me this shit every 3 days, I swear he would. Come on, girl. You need a fresh lineup to go to the bathroom. No, I don't need no. Well, go on, boy. I don't need no fresh. But that's my boy, though. He keep his sister neck fresh. Can I tell you? Get out of my way.
I know that's right.
I'm telling you, get out of my way.
I know, especially for the crown you're gonna be running for. You're gonna have to keep that fresh.
I ain't running for no crown, girl. Don't stop that. Don't tell the people.
Speaking it over your life.
Nope. Nope. Stop that.
Not today. Not today.
I'll pop your hand, girl. Big ups, Julia Bowser, all the way from Virginia. It's been a minute, sis. It's always good to see you joining in the crowd today. That's what I'm saying. And so, yo, check this out. empowertheblock@gmail.com. Find this, sis. Support these kids, the 195 children that are in need of our support. If one child is hurting, all children are hurting, and they are part of our village, so that means we have to take care of them, near or far. Is that right?
Yes.
That sounds about right. Do we need to take care of them?
We definitely need to take care of them because
you got the big crown.
Oh.
But you got the Louisiana people give you yours.
I tell you, because when you take care of others, you're also taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
And so what you do for others is a reflection of what you do for you. And so we have to keep that reciprocal cycle going of give and receive. And that way we all flourish together.
Whatever, when I first started this gig, Patrick told me, he was just like, if you take this job, you have no choice but to be blessed. Because the amount, the energy that you put out to the participants that come through the doors, and it's true and genuine, you have, it's going to come back to you.
Yes, indeed.
It's just, he was just, it wasn't even like he was stuck. It was just like, you just about to be blessed. It was just like, you come through the door, you help the people like you're supposed to, you do what you just, I hope you're ready for it.
It's a universal law. It's a law of compensation because life will always perpetuate what perpetuates more life. So I have to fill your cup up. I have to give you more. If you're going to give, I got to give you more to give. So I'm going to keep on filling your cup up and keep on blessing you and keep on sending stuff your way.
I can't take her right now.
Yes, it's a must.
It is a must. It is a must. And so, family, what we have to do in order to begin to, and we always used to talk about this before, how do we take care of ourselves? How do we continue to support ourselves? What is and who is uniquely ours? And so we have to be able to do that. And the way that we do that, we have to be able to understand your role in the movement. You got to understand it. And so she touched on it earlier. We both touched on it. You don't have to be the driver. You could be the person who pumps the gas. You don't have to you don't have to take the rodeo. You could just be the one who watches the kids. And you have to understand who you are and what your role is in this movement. And once we all understand and you know what? A lot of people don't understand their role. Yeah. Because they don't know their purpose.
Know who they are.
Because they got all that stuff on their head. They ain't letting the wind hit their scalps.
You have allowed everybody else to program you with who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing, as opposed to you reconnecting with source and understanding who and what you really are.
Get out.
She like, go.
But people don't understand what you're talking about. You got to go. They be like, what is she talking about? I can't.
I would say, now we could get deep.
Yeah. But that is truth, though. That is true. And so, an alignment.
Yes.
I would always tell people, recognize the light that's within you.
Yes.
Because experiences will darken your light. Not dim it. It'll blow it out. Life experiences are just, will take it out. It'll take it out.
And that's only because you haven't learned about the context of experiences. And allowing things to learn from those adversities and defeat, to know that they are not there to crush you, but there to actually build the muscle that you need to operate at the level at which you were purposed to live in this life. Like, your pain can literally become your platform. But if you see it as, this was here to defeat me, this is here to put me down, this was here to, crush me. No, it was here to build you.
Yes.
Because through that experience was the short amount, the most direct path from point A to point B for you to fully live in your purpose.
Ooh, get out of my way.
How are you going to help me if you have never been through nothing?
Listen, Brother Leroy says, Ashe, Ashe, Queen, program, design, destruction of the Queen Mothers and his divine gifts. Brother Leroy, you over there saying something. Matter of fact, last night, our bishop was talking about clouds and how clouds, Bishop Morton was talking about how clouds are illusions. And said how he was just like, God just sitting down in a cloud. And we let the clouds that happen, they're illusion, but they get us off course. Not realizing how your blessing is in the cloud. It's like the storm. Once the storm passes, you know what I'm saying? The storm is passing. You know, the old folks singing the song.
I am rereading this book right now, and it's called The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz.
Girl,
and it talks about,
you see this book?
We are living in a cloud, in a dream. And it's the dream of this planet. And we've all agreed to this dream. We've all said, yes, okay, this is how I should act. Yes, this is how I should show up. Yes, this is how. And we have created this dream, not realizing how powerful you really are. And that with some new agreements, you can create a new dream.
I cannot with her. Y'all, we got 4 minutes left. I cannot play with... Don't let your dark clouds defeat you. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? Because when the clouds pass away, how would you have responded to being in your cloudy space? Like, you know what I'm saying? So always make sure that your light, that you seek light.
And be the light.
Yeah. Sometimes people can't even understand what that means, so they got to seek it.
True. Yes. Go and find that light
at
the end of that tunnel, because it's not going to be dark forever. No matter what you're going through, it will not last forever. You got to keep going through it. Go. Keep walking. Don't stop.
I don't want to walk. I want to tell the cloud, get out of my way. That's what I want to tell the cloud. But you do have to recognize and support. So while we're talking about even going through this, even walking through the clouds or just continuing walking, make sure that you surround yourselves with people who are going to be supportive and who are not going to speak that same type of that negativity that you're sitting in right then.
Yes.
You know?
You got to break the mindset. You have to break the cycle, because if you're around people who think negatively, who speak negatively, guess what? You're going to get more negative. And
you broke the cycle with those kids in Jonesville. That's what you did. You broke the cycle, and now the kids see another way of life. They recognize
another door now.
There's another door, that there are options out there for them. You know, some kids feel like they have no options.
And sometimes we just need exposure.
Ooh,
we need exposure.
I'm not playing with her today. I'm not. Are we going to do thank you for being a friend, boss? Look. So family, listen here. You know I told you I work for a new program now, Strive NOLA. Like I said, if you are underemployed or not employed at all, please make sure that you go ahead And come see us tomorrow at 2515 Canal Street at 10 a.m. Or even you can just come on up that way, Suite 400, and tell them you want to enroll. We are a 4-week job readiness attitudinal training program that is for free and ready for you from 18 to 65. You heard me, baby? So, come on. Come on. Y'all can't hear, but we jamming though.
I know, right?
All right, family. So we just want to say thank you so much. It is our time. It is our hour. We have talked all about Empower the Block with the one and only Miss Havilah. Have a little love in the building. Have a little light. Have a little Malone, Miss Louisiana Universal. So make sure that you go check her out, Empower the Block, at Facebook, as well as empowertheblock@gmail.com. If you would like to donate to all of the wonderful things that she is doing out in Jonesville with the little kids out that way. So family, we love you. Remember, we are on Mondays from 6 to 7 p.m. right back, and your girl is live. It is not a rebroadcast. Taking it back to you. All right, family? We are one. We out. Oh, ho, ho, ho.